Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So I did not plan to buy a truck today, but one of you actually reached out and said, hey, I have this particular truck with 3,000 miles and I think you are going to be pretty interested in it. And well, he was right. So here I am. I'm waiting for an Uber now. I'm going to fly out to South Carolina to pick up this truck and then drive it back to Wyoming. I'm not crazy. All right, here's the Uber. Yeah, this might be a bad omen actually, but my Uber driver ran out of gas on the freeway, so here we are. She's running up there to the gas station, and Mrs. Untamed is coming to save the day. But in the meantime, I'm gonna chill out on the side of I-25. Yikes. Mrs. Untamed coming to save the day. So that was a little bit more excitement than I was hoping for. I made it in there with just a few minutes to spare, and I was that guy running through the airport. Let's see if the rest of the day shakes out a little bit better. So we arrived at the Denver International Airport. The next stop for us, South Carolina. So originally I was shooting to buy a 2015 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro with low miles. I was going to try to keep it under $30,000. That was my goal. You guys know we're trying to buy a new house right now, so that's kind of a part of the reason why we sold the Raptor and the Escalade. But this particular truck that I'm getting today was the perfect example at the best possible price. So I'm very, very excited to get it and show it to you guys. And I don't say this enough, but I want to do a real quick shout out to Mrs. Untamed for A, saving me with the Uber driver running out of gas, and B, always being an awesome, awesome wife and mother, keeping a look after the kids while I go do crazy stuff like this. So shout out to Mrs. Untamed. Well, we made it to South Carolina, and this is the Chariot that's picking me up. How about that? All right, so I made it out to Eddie's house, and behind me is the barn, of which my new truck is waiting for me. So join me right now as we go see it for the very first time. All right, guys, we are heading into the barn, and no, this is not it, but I'm going to show you this real quick. Of course, this is a 2020 Toyota Land Cruiser Heritage Edition, so obviously Eddie has pretty good taste in vehicles. But let's walk right by it and get to our new vehicle. And no, it is not this one either. So Nora Green Pearl GX460. It's just getting better and better, right? And then voila, here is the new beast. So this is, of course, a 2021 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro in that exclusive color for the year, Lunar Rock. You guys know I've owned this about twice now, maybe twice now. So this is hopefully the last go at it. As you can tell, it has some additional goodies already on it. Honestly, the way everything that I would possibly do to this truck is already done to it, which is what really led to me to making the offer to Eddie here and making the deal happen. So I'll get it out here and I'll show you in a lot more detail, in better light too, of course. But the best part is, just over 3,000 miles. Pretty cool. There she be. I just love the paint match ARE topper. Some Cali raised rock sliders on it. Some Yokohama tires. It really is done up exceptionally well. And the mileage is the most important bit, of course. Let me hop in real quick and show you the inside and the mileage real fast. There you have it. So just under 3,500 miles on it. So not too many of these floating around with that kind of mileage right now. So obviously that was the big draw to it. And ironically enough, I don't think I told Eddie this, but I never ever check my LLC email anymore. Because I'm not, yeah, I didn't tell you that. So I never ever check it. And for some reason or the other, I might have even accidentally clicked on it. When I clicked on it, it said like 300 new emails. A bunch of people will still email me from my YouTube channel for various reasons. I no longer do the brokerage service, so I'm not doing that. I'm not actively working that LLC. So right on top though, or the third one down, I saw an email saying something along the lines of, you know, Toyota Tundra TRD Pro for sale, something like that from Eddie. And it didn't look like spam, so I clicked on it, and he described in detail what he had, and he knew that, well, I had a soft spot for this particular truck, and well, here I am in South Carolina buying it from him. So he was right, and I'm very happy he reached out and emailed me about this, because this really is a perfect example, and I'm very, very excited to get behind the wheel and start the trek back to Wyoming. So scale 1 to 10, let me know how crazy I am. So you guys, like I mentioned before, I was going to try to keep it under 30 grand. That was my goal. You know, we're trying to clear all of our expensive vehicles. That was our goal, really, as we're trying to buy a house right now. This here, I paid $58,000 for it. And I feel really good about that price. Feel great about that price because of the mileage, of course, and of course, the additional goodies, right? We have the ARE bed topper paint match one out back, a decked system, which I'm going to show you here in a second, a little bit more in detail, upgraded Yokohama tires on it, the rock sliders. There's a few additional goodies that, like I said, they really are the upgrades that I would have done personally over time. So it's really cool to be able to get the truck exactly how I would have done it over time if I actually kept one long enough, right? And one with the best amount of miles on it, right? With 3,000 miles on it, there's not too many floating around with this kind of mileage. So that's what made me fly out here. So let's get a closer look at all the details here. We'll start with the tires. Here we have some 275 70s 17 Yokohama Geolandar all-terrain tires. These are pretty sleek. I've never owned these, so I'm actually pretty curious to see how they perform, especially in snow. I've read good things about them, and I think a few of you have actually said good things about them and actually recommended them. So I'm excited to give them a go. Like I mentioned before, we got some Cali raised rock sliders with the kick out here. These look good. It already has some bed inserts here for the TRD Pro. Normally, I like to keep it all black, but you know, this is kind of how he bought it too. Those already in there. I'll tell you what, I missed hearing the sound of that TRD cat back with the V8 here. So super excited to have this again. ARE paint match bed topper out with the pop out doors. One thing cool that he did was he connected the lock mechanism for the ARE topper to the actual fob here. So you can, maybe you heard it, but now you can open it up. So kind of cool. Has some LED lighting in here. I'll show you a lot more of this in detail when I get back home, of course, but I want to show you what we're working with back here. I love the insulation on the topper. And a decked system out here. Give you an idea if you've never seen it. Pretty cool. I've never had this, so I'm interested to see, you know, what it's like having a truck with this system in it. Seems pretty neat. And let me see if I can figure out this. I haven't actually done it yet. There you go. So this topper, it has three different stages, if you will, as you bring it out, and it holds a tremendous amount of weight. It's pretty sturdy, as he's told me. So that's pretty cool. He bought that brand new. He bought the deck system off of Craigslist apparently, and you know, just a perfect setup for this Tundra here. So I'm excited to have that. Get it back in. Obviously, it does have the bed liner. All right. That is pretty sleek. I am super excited to get behind the wheel. So we've got to go take care of some paperwork with one another. Let me show you inside real quick. Oh my God. Feels good. This feels like home to me right here, as nerdy as that is to say. I love this Tundra. Absolutely love it. Obviously, he's done a couple small upgrades, things that I've done before. You know, AJT design trim pieces here. So he got rid of like the chrome piece that surrounded the cup holders there. The chrome bit right here, got the cover for it, as well as this black piece there. So making it look a ton better. He does have the wireless charging tray, which is great. Great to see that he did that as well. But yeah, as well as the AJT design vent rings up here. So, a gentleman with good taste. Ooh, let me unlock the whole thing. And the half-acre out back. Absolutely love how much room you have in the back of this Tundra here. That's one thing that you do lose a little bit with the new generation Tundra. Not so big of a back seat space. This is perfect. Husky floor mats, small little upgrade there. I just love it. Let me start it up. Let's do that. That's important. Foot on a brake. Here's our push to start. Roars to life. I miss that view right there. I miss that view so much. I love this. Love it. I'll let you guys start the timer for how long until I sell it, I guess. But you know, and one thing I'll explain in this video is, you know, I even told Eddie this too. Like, he knows I'm trying to buy a house as well right now. You know, can we make the house work with this truck, having this much money tied up in this truck here? Yes, I'm sure we can make it work. Push comes to shove, if I need to sell it, I feel much better having a Tundra TRD Pro in Lunar Rock with low miles. I feel much better having this. I know I can move this in a heartbeat if push comes to shove, right? I can sell this very quickly, especially with that kind of mileage. So to me, it really is just kind of temporarily holding up that money. If I need to sell it, I can do that, blah, blah, blah. I think I kind of beat a dead horse there, but there you have it. So I'm gonna run up there to the house, take care of all the paperwork, and seal the deal here. But I just wanted to share this whole experience with you guys. Here is my barn find 2021 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro in Lunar Rock with 3,500 miles and tasteful modifications already on it. And the inaugural drive. Feels good to be behind the wheel of a 2021 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro again, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely stoked and very grateful to have gotten this. So shout out to Eddie for reaching out. Super, super happy to have this. So obviously, you guys know I've already provided a ton of content on these. I didn't buy this to be a YouTube vehicle and to share with you guys so much, but I bought it because I love it. I bought this truck because this is my favorite truck. It just feels brutish. Everything about it just feels so raw. I love the V8 sound. It is what a truck should be, in my opinion. So could I have bought a Toyota Tacoma and maybe had a lot more video content for you guys that you would have loved? Yes, but I don't think I would have been following my heart per se, as corny as that is to say out loud. So this is it. So we'll wrap up the video there, guys. If there's anything in particular you would like to see of this 2021 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro, let me know. I know I've already provided a ton of content on this particular platform. Again, I didn't really get this for you guys per se. I got it for me, and you're just seeing me kind of geek out on it. So very happy to be back in this Tundra here. I feel right at home driving this thing. So now I start the 22-hour drive back to Wyoming. So wish me luck on that. If you don't mind, if you're new to the channel, I definitely encourage you to check out some of my other videos, and hopefully you'll consider liking and subscribing. I really do appreciate your support. Thanks as always. Until next time. Yeah, check out how beautiful it is out here in South Carolina. Oh, we got a deer. We got a deer. Uh-oh. Nice.
This isn't an ordinary truck. It's the truck that has a top to it in the back. Yeah, that's...
Hey. Hey. Hi. You want to see the inside?
Yeah. Can we see the back too? Oh. Whoa. Wow. This is cool. We want to see the back. Wow, it has a window. There's the back.
Jet, what happened to your hair when I was gone?
Oh,
cool,
that's
dude.
why he shaved it. Wow.
All right.
Okay, can we look in the back, Dad?
Yeah, I think so.
Skylar, get out of the seats. Bunny bones.
You do that? Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Wow.
Pretty...
Hi.
It's cool up here. Oh my God. guys should camp in
Whoa,
here.
this is fun.
Literally
Okay, this
camp.
is fun.